The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode. Let me fix my hat. Talk the real deal with AT2, and yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Before I start, I do want to say you can still purchase your merchandise. I'm pretty sure one of my mods will drop the link for you, but let's be clear. You can still get your AT2 merchandise. Oh, shit, I just spit. I'm sorry, y'all. That was rude of me, and I didn't spit on purpose. But let me say what's up to the people before we start. What's up, Shannon? What's up, Patricia? What's up, Star? Make sure you guys check out all the content creators who come into my chat. I want to shout out a new content creator, the Good Hood Project, and you guys might know her as Trip. She's formerly Trip, so now she got a whole new name and everything like that. What's up, MB? What's up, Selena? What's up, Vegas? Thank you for being here. Sexy 60. Who else we got up in the building? We got Elise. Elise, shout out to you. Tiffany, Leanne, Super K, Just Curious, another one of my mods here holding it down. Just Mona. Who else we got? Who else? Darlene. Casey said he'll catch the replay. Thank you, Casey, for coming and hitting that like button. And make sure y'all hit that like button. What's up, Winnie? Thank you for coming. Shout out to everybody. So this show is kind of serious because at this point, I'm kind of like, I feel indifferent. And the reason why I feel indifferent is because, A, it's hard because technically whatever Jamie Foxx is going through is nobody's business, right? But as a fan, I'm honestly curious to know what's really going on. And this is a situation where, shout out to Smooth. I seen your comment. I'm sorry I missed it. But it's almost like, we want to believe everything is okay, but then there's just some things that are not adding up. And I should have looked into this before I did my video from yesterday, but I didn't see it at the time, and now I'm seeing it, and I'm all like, okay, we gotta talk about this because either there's a miscommunication with the celebrity friends compared to the actual family. Do we believe the daughter more than the celebrity friends, or what's going on? So at this point, we playing a game of ping pong because we don't know who to believe. And this is why I say that, because if you look here, and I'm going to pull up the picture. Oh, where to go? You know, Corrine made a statement yesterday saying, update from the family. And specifically, she put family, and I didn't realize that when I read it yesterday. Update from the family. Sad to see how the media runs wild. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks, recuperating. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday. Thanks for everyone's prayers and support. Then she said, we have exciting work announcement coming next week, too. So, and then on the left side, you see that's what she reposted. She reposted that saying, well, not saying, but the story from Rap TV. And we're going to get into Rap TV and everything else. However, I did not realize that yesterday Nia Long posted this. She said, "My heart is heavy this morning." Mind you, this was May 12th of this year, which was yesterday. "My heart is heavy this morning, praying for our brother Jamie Foxx. My love and prayers run deep for you and your loved ones." And then hashtag pray for Jamie Foxx, and you see the praying hand emoji. Now, like I said, you can always pray for somebody. It doesn't have to be dire or anything like that. You can always pray for somebody. But from what we're hearing, is like, please pray for my friend. Hope that that he's okay. And when she said this right here, "My love and prayers run deep for you." Like if somebody said like, "Oh, I hope that can you pray for me that I get this job?" You just be all like, "Okay, I'm gonna pray for you that you get this job or whatever." But the fact that she said it runs deep, either she was going by what the media was saying, or she knows a little bit more. So Toure, who is a journalist, he used to be on MTV, then he went over to BET. Sometimes you'll see him on CNN. He's a journalist, right? Now, the blue, what you see in blue, that's what he posted yesterday, but then quickly deleted it. It said, "Jamie Foxx is on life support in the ICU at this hour. Family is prepping for the worst." Wow. And then he immediately deleted it. And because he was getting some backlash, mind you, he still hasn't stated where he heard this information from. Now, we did see, they said the family's prepping for the worst. We've seen that. However, no one said he was in ICU or, he's on life support. Like that was like extreme right there. So it's like, where did you hear that from? So Toure immediately deleted the picture in blue. And then he reposted what his daughter put, which was, it says, the daughter says daughter says he's out of hospital recuperating. And then Toure put underneath the caption right there, "Jamie Foxx's daughter, Corrine Foxx, has spoken out about her father's condition on IG. She is the best source." Mind you, I noticed that he put "she is the best source" because he probably felt like an a-hole saying that this man was basically on his deathbed and on life support. I'm still a little leery, like, okay, with him being a journalist, like, would he just say that? And granted, journalists get it wrong all the time. Like, let's be clear about that. Journalists get it wrong all the time and they can just say things. However, Toure is not one of those who go out and just try to create controversy and just reposting things. And then for Nia Long to post that yesterday as well too about her prayers run deep. Okay, what's really going on? And it's very dangerous because technically we are playing with someone's life. Granted, I hope that what the media is putting out there is a lie, and I hope what Corrine is saying is true. Thank you, Carrie. I see I wasn't able to read you guys' comments, but yes, thank you. Exactly. So it's weird that somebody like that who is credible and who is well respected will jump the gun and just post that. So it's kind of like, well, where'd you hear that from? Someone is talking. And I don't know if it's somebody from Jamie's camp or a close friend or something like that, but someone is talking and we're getting the information secondhand after it's been passed through these celebrities, the media and everything like that. Someone knows exactly what's going on. Now, I can't say who. If they want to say who said this, they can. But I was talking to my team and they were all like, what if she meant when Corrine had said, Jamie Foxx was playing pickleball or whatever, what if she meant virtually to try to get his strength back and stuff like that? And I was like, yo, wow. I never thought about it like that. What if he was playing like virtual or something like that? Because, because allegedly he had a stroke, aneurysm, heart attack, you got to get your strength back and you got to, get your mobility back and stuff like that, right? So what if he was playing virtually to try to get his mobility and all that? So I was like, damn, that could be true. You never know. And it's one thing, I've seen somebody in the chat compare this to Jeremy Renner. When Jeremy got hurt in that ski accident, I would say like a few days later, we seen a picture and, he gave us a thumbs up in the hospital bed. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should post a picture of them in the hospital bed with a thumbs up to prove it. But I think that when the rumors run crazy like this and it's just so much commotion going on, I think that it is important that we see something just to dead it and kill it. Oh, I probably shouldn't use that word. But I feel like it would be best for them to put out something that we can see, like, okay, he's doing all right. Because if he's out playing pickleball and stuff like that, well, he should be fine enough to like do a video message or something. And it would be and Vegas was the one who said the virtual thing. Okay. It would be one thing if Corrine was all like, hey, can you guys please not put out rumors out there right now? My dad is recovering. Boom. But what I got from Corrine is almost making it seem like, oh, he was just out playing pickle. Like, what y'all tripping about? Like, didn't y'all get that vibe? Like, she was kind of like, there's a word for it, but it was kind of like nonchalant, like, oh, he's playing pickleball. Like, what y'all talking about? He all right? There was no concern. There was no worry. Remind you, Corrine was the one who initially put out a statement saying that, he went in for a procedure and then they were able to catch it and now he's recovering and doing fine. She was the one to first put out something was going on because I told you guys that the blogs were going to go crazy with this and make up things. So she kind of stepped foot in and was out there to jump ahead of it before the blogs got to it. But I mean, it kind of created a firestorm because it did not help in a way. And I had to think about it for a minute. If this was my family, I think I would try to cover up for them too as well. Now, I don't want to say that this is a cover up, but I'm going to try to pacify the situation and make sure that it's okay or all right or whatever. And I feel like most of us would do that. We would probably be all like, hey, I think that, hey, everybody, everything's cool. Don't worry about it. I feel that I would probably do the same thing if I had a relative that was of some kind of stature or something like that. But maybe y'all would disagree with me, and I would like to know that. We'll do a 30-second countdown real quick. Put a 1 in the chat if you would lie about your family member's health. Ooh, this sounds horrible. If you would lie about your family member's health status to protect them. Or 2, if you wouldn't do that, you would just be honest and say what it is. Let me see. 1, 2, 1 all the way. But do we know for sure he had a stroke? No, we don't know what it is, technically. We still don't know exactly what it is. Carrie put a 1. And I was reading Zakia's comment, by the way. Yeah, we still don't know. It's still like up in the air what actually happened. 2, I would say nothing. If it's best not to say nothing. She's not ready to give up like me. My daughter was on life support. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Nelly. Sending you love. Was on life support. They told me she was gone. She was home in 3 weeks. That was God. Oh, thank you. Prayers. I'm glad that she's okay. I know we talked about your daughter earlier. Well, that was on the members. People don't know about that. That's why you need to become a member. But yes, I'm glad everything turned out okay. It depends on the circumstances. Tanisha 1, Star said 2, Jones said 2, would not lie. Okay. I think it's situational. I know that's kind of like a heavy question, y'all. I'll say this, because I always like to bring my own personal experience into it. when my grandma was passing away, I remember my dad had said something like, "Oh, your grandma's not doing too good. She's sleeping and she's sleeping all day and she's not all right." And I was all like, "Yeah, she's sleeping because she's tired. Like, what does that have to do?" And he was all like, "Yeah, she might not be here longer. She's gonna pass away." And I was like, "No, she's not. She's fine." Like, I was all like, "She's just tired. She's probably more tired. As you get older, you fall asleep, stuff like that." That's what I'm thinking, right? And then the following weekend, my grandma died. So I was all like, I think there was a little denial in me because I'm all like, previous week before he had told me she was going to pass away, I was talking to her, communicating with her, and she was fine. And so when he was all like, "Yeah, your grandma has been sleeping a lot, this might be the end. She's not really, awake and, moving around and stuff like that." I was like, "No, like she's fine. She's okay." So I think in a way, when someone's getting ready to pass away, you go through denial. And that's what stage I was at. And mind you, this was when I was like 19 years old. And so, um, granted, I was blessed that I did get to meet my grandparents, and I never realized how important that was. Now I don't have any grandparents. Damn. Um, but I'll always remember those memories. But I say all that to say that sometimes when someone is getting ready to pass away, you go through denial. And I'm not saying that she's going through denial, but you want to protect the person that you love, and you don't want to say like this is what it is. Or I think what it would have been best if that whoever his PR team is would have put out the statement. No, he has another daughter. He does have another daughter. It's given misleading. Yes. I felt that AT2. Yes, Nelly. Okay. See, some of y'all get what I'm saying. Thank you. It's given cover up. Yes, grandparents are special. Shout out to all the grandparents out there. And shout out to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day, just in case I don't say it tomorrow. I'm forgetful. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms. And then shout out to all the grandparents as well, too. Thank you, El Boogie. But yeah, it's not for me. I almost feel that there is something going on. Now, can I say that, he's going to be deleted or not here on this earth? No, obviously I can't say that because I'm not in the family home. So I don't know if he's going to be alive or not. However, there is some kind of miscommunication going on between his friends and his family. Now, what I will say is that it could be possible that, hell, those celebrity friends are just going by what they see in the media. They probably don't know for a fact either, and they're probably just guessing, and we're just assuming. Like, I assume because Nia Long and Jamie Foxx did a movie together, I assume they're friends. So when someone had sent me that the other day after I did my video, I was like, well, shit, she would know. She'd be able to call somebody. Just like Kevin Hart, he said, "Hey, Jamie's recovering" and stuff like that. And he's taking it day by day, but he wasn't saying that Jamie Foxx was already at home and he's recovering and doing no, the way Corrine made it seem, he just chilling at home. Like, what y'all worried about? He chilling. That's what I got from Corrine. Did you guys get the same thing? T-Love, the fact that TMZ are quiet speaks volumes. Okay, you guys are thinking on the same line as well too. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We went over that yesterday, Daryl. We did. Yeah, TMZ does seem a little quiet on this. I think honestly with TMZ, I don't think they want to get in trouble. They probably don't want to put their name on this. I think if Jamie Foxx ends up suing or the family ends up suing, they're definitely going to go after TMZ compared to like an AT2. AT2, they ain't going to get no money. TMZ, they're going to get a little money out of them and stuff like that for lying. So they're going to go after the big dogs rather than the small dogs. Now, I wanted to talk about that whole rap TV thing, and I'm going to show you guys this video. I wonder, can I? And I didn't size it correctly, so I do want to apologize about that. Let me see if I can play it for you. This is from Kev on stage. He was talking about that whole rap TV thing. That's actually what.
First of all, I'm sad that Jamie Foxx's daughter Corrine had to even refute this rap TV post that said the family was reportedly preparing for the worst. I'm glad that she said that Jamie's been out of the hospital for weeks and recuperating, even played pickleball. But I'm mad that rap TV even got this rumor started. So I asked myself, who is rap TV? Because they make all these posts about black people, hip hop communities, this and that. Who are these people that they could get a rumor going like this that she had to refute? And look who owns rap TV. Does this look like the person you thought owned Rap TV? Didn't look like it to me. Who else works at Rap TV? Let's just take a look. I went down to the LinkedIn. I said, well, who's over here? Who's in charge of the post? Well, look who we got here. Look at the head of content. Look at Griffin Fromm. Wow, he's the head of content for Rap TV. Look at Jordan Mordini. He's the head of music partnerships at Rap TV. Look at Logan Stout, operations manager Rap TV. Look at Tyler Perry. That ain't the Tyler Perry I thought would be associated with Rap TV. Why are people who look like this whole business Rap TV? Look at their Instagram. Look at their posts. Look at the faces of the people on the post. Look who they create stories about. Look how many followers they got just on Instagram. 10 million just on Instagram. On Twitter, they go viral all the time. They are apparently, according to them, the biggest hip hop community in the world. Daniel Snow's been a proven expert that's launched viral e-commerce brands himself over the course of 3.5 years, generating close to $50 million in revenue. Off of who? Off of what? These are the people behind Rap TV. And I'm not saying rap is only for black people and black culture, but they're creating stories that are false. Got the actual family of Jamie Foxx saying, oh man, this ain't even true. Who is starting these rumors? And look who it is. Now, I love Jamie Foxx. You know, I'm scared for him, praying for him, but I'm waiting for the family to say he's okay. But every day we got to deal with rumors like this. And then Rap TV gonna post her post and act like they aren't the ones that she's responding to. Because it's just content to them. It don't matter what happens, who gets mad, none of that stuff. It's just content for them. They use that content to get brand deals and partnerships because we follow them and we click on them and they profit off a culture they didn't create. They benefit from it. And their top 10, 15 people on their LinkedIn, I don't see nobody who looks like a rapper. Come on.
So what's crazy to me is that you would think a company like that, yeah, some of these companies that's supposed to be geared towards black, like BET is owned by Viacom, which is not, well, Paramount Plus now, which is not black, so black owned. So, you know, you have these things that are marketed towards black people that are not owned by black people. But at least with BET, you know that the CEO is black and stuff like that. But when you look at Rap TV, literally no one is black that works there. Like, you just don't, like, how you gonna talk about the culture if you ain't got the culture working for you? Like, that shit's crazy, you know? And a spoiler alert, I know they like to talk about Lamal or Lemon Pepper or whatever, right? I didn't mean to put that up. He's not the sole owner of Zeus. He's partial owner, and then, you know, he's kind of like the talking head. So when, you know, people say it's black owned, you have to look into it. Now, I know Shade Room is black owned, but then Juice, you from the church, how does TD Jakes own the Shade Room? That has nothing to do with God. Can you look that up real quick for me? But anyway, and as I understand, Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee did start that, but I think he has majority, but he's not the sole. So, you know, that is black owned. But, you know, you just kind of think about, damn, a lot of these people that control the media in general, like, they aren't us. So that's why sometimes it's easy for them to talk about us the way they do, because it's all like, I have no connection to them. They're just a story for me. Yeah, TD Jakes, his company owns the Shade Room. Excuse me. See, we learn something new every day, right? So these people are making a profit, able to just post random stories and be like, okay, that's it. But I don't think it would work. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna try that shit. I'm gonna create like a fake Instagram and just post about white celebrities and see if I can go viral. And I ain't gonna show my face either. I ain't gonna show my face, no personal posts, no nothing. It's all just gonna be clips and shit like that, like they do, and see if it works. Daily Loud is like rap TV. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Yeah. So when they're reposting these stories, you're kind of just all like, okay, well, where are you getting this information from? No, TD Jakes does not own the Shade Room. Oh, so that was a lie? What's up, Juicy? Thank you for comment. Okay. But anyway, to go to my point, you when you just have people just doing things and just making these stories, it's all like, okay, where are you getting this from? Like, if I have a story, I'll be like, okay, I got it from here. Unless it's like something where I'll be like, hey, this was a source that came through my contact on my website, which is www.at2entertainment.com. Shameless plug. When when people send me that kind of stuff, I'll be like, my source, because more than likely they don't want to be mentioned, or they'll be like, hey, you can say this, but please don't mention my name. So I'll say a source. But when it comes to somebody has passed away or something like that, those stories, I'll be all like, hey, TMZ said this, or the Shade Room said this. I'll specifically say who said something when it's like dramatic like that. But if it's like, oh, somebody's cheating on somebody, I'll be like, oh, y'all, this is what I heard. Like that little gossip shit, that's fine. But when it comes to somebody's life, and maybe cheating is not the right example, but when it comes to somebody's life, you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, they recanted. Yep. Thank you. Just curious for saying that. Rap TV did recant, and I did see they reposted saying Corrine says, Jamie Foxx is okay. So they both recanted. And I think that's also why TMZ has been quiet, because they're all like, oh, everybody else, these smaller, blogs are recanting. Let's just wait and see. But I will say, that Harvey, oh no, his name is not, what's the guy that owns TMZ? His name is Harvey. That guy's the devil, by the way. I know he ain't shit. What's his name, y'all? Harvey, because I was about to say the W guy, but that's not him. His name is Harvey something though. Harvey. Damn, what is his name? Why can't I think of Harvey Levin? Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, Levin. Okay, I see y'all now. Yeah, Harvey Levin. He's the devil. But anyway, he knows a lot of information because people pay him to put it out there. Like, for example, the Kardashians. The Kardashians will be like, hey, Harvey, put out this story about blah, blah, blah. Any story about the Kardashians that he gets from a different source, he has to run it through the Kardashians first, and then they give the approval. No matter how bad or how whatever, he has to run it through the Kardashians first, and they give him approval whether or not to post it. So, there's a lot of stuff that he does know where he'll run it through the people that he likes and the people that's on his payroll. Another example, and this is just with paparazzi in general. I always wonder how the paparazzi just ends up at these weird places. You know what I mean? Because they're all like, damn, are they really stalking these celebrities? And they do. And they do stalk some of the celebrities. But some of the people you think like, why do they care about what these people are doing? For example, Kim Zolciak, she's in the news right now, so they would be following her. But sometimes before the whole divorce thing, you would see like random things, like they ask like these reality TV people. A lot of celebrities and reality TV people, they will call the celebrity or their PR team will be like, hey, blah, blah, blah is going to be at the nail shop. Can you get there, take a picture, ask them some questions? Everybody is in cahoots with each other. Don't believe shit that you see. Everyone knows who is who and what's going on. No one's blind. If that's how TMZ works, that's considered PR and not news outlet. Hey, Kay, you said it. That's right. It's definitely about that payroll, all about the Benjamins, baby. Hey, right. Right. TMZ Time Machine Zombie. Right. They trust me. All the paparazzi that you see show up flashing pictures. Now, if it's an event, yeah, of course they're there because they know celebrity is going to be there. But it's some random, like if I seen like the paparazzi where I am, like I'll be like, oh yeah, that's definitely planted. You know, just like if you see the paparazzi in South Dakota. What paparazzi in South Dakota? You know that's planted there. Somebody took a picture and they sent it in, unless it was like a bystander or something, happened to take a picture. But those things aren't just random. Whenever you see paparazzi, a lot of them taking pictures and shit, that's always planned. Somebody is leaking something. What's up, Purple Soul? Fox Corp owns TMZ. Oh, I thought they were owned by Warner. Okay, Warner Brothers. Okay, I thought Harvey sold it to Warner Brothers. I get okay. Thank you, Wanda, for clarifying that. I appreciate that. Money makes the world go round. That ain't a lie. That's true. It definitely does. If you got the money, you can pay for anything. Now, are there true celebrities who are famous and stuff like that? Yes, of course. We can't play that. Jamie Foxx is definitely famous. But some of these people, like you see, like these random, for example, remember those TikTokers on TikTok were like very popular? That shit was, they were calling the PR team and all that. Nobody cares about a TikToker. But anyway, back to Jamie Foxx, because that's why we're here and that's the most important part. I do hope in actuality that he is okay. I hope that he is recovering and I hope that we do see him soon, I hope that we see something just so that for our peace of mind. And thank you, Rosalind. I appreciate the super sticker. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that we do see something soon from him just so that we don't have to speculate no more. We know it. We've seen it. He's okay. He's talking. He's breathing. Boom. Be done with it. Why is people so quickly having a baby double? Nick taking over. Yeah, that's another thing. She said, there's some kind of announcement or something. Appreciate you, Rosalind. She said the daughter, in her statement said they have an exciting announcement coming next week. Well, they already said Kelly Osbourne and Nick Cannon are taking over your job. So what exciting work or job is coming next week? And didn't we say yesterday when they continue doing the movie, they probably continued because it was like, oh, he ain't coming back. Now, if they knew that he was out weeks ago and he was fine playing pickleball, trust me, I'm pretty sure they would have waited so they could get actual scenes with Jamie Foxx and not the stunt double or the double or whatever. They would have just waited for Jamie Foxx if he was going to be out and about. But all the prolonged waiting and just being quiet and kind of, yeah. That's leaving too much. Sometimes I believe like it's better just to leave some things unsaid because I feel like now that Corrine said something, it made us more curious. Let me see. Yeah, because Harvey Weinstein used to use TMZ to plan story. See, no Harvey is good. Harvey is actually a bad name. I don't know. I'm just saying. Miss Indies. Hey, Miss Indies, thank you for coming. MB said, it's a shame they have to take any time to attend my nosy knee. Right. Because technically, like I said, it's none of our business. But with all the speculation, that's why, for me at least, yeah, it's a story, but I'm hoping that he's okay. I think he may be partially paralyzed, so they didn't want to take. Oh, that could be. Definitely. I could see it like that. Hey, Amanda, thank you for coming. Yeah. And especially if you're paralyzed too, whatever it was, he could be paralyzed on the side of his face, and you probably don't want nobody to see you. Shut the hell up. But you get paralyzed and you probably don't want people to see you. When you ain't your best, You don't want people to look at you. Hell, I get on this camera sometimes. I'm like, I'm not feeling my best, or I'm not looking my best. I don't want to be on camera. It happens to a lot of us, but definitely if I had an issue or something going on where I was, recovering from a stroke or a heart attack or whatever, I definitely wouldn't want to be on camera. I'll be the avatar. That's all y'all would see. But then again, I wouldn't be able to really talk either that much. So, yeah. My mom had a mini stroke. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Dom. Mini stroke and recovered 100%, but full strokes are more aggressive. Right. Right. And it all depends on that, too. That is true. Because I have to remember that, Dom. Not everybody is paralyzed and all that stuff. It really depends on what kind of. Let me bring back on my face. I'm sorry. It really depends on, how severe the condition or whatever it was. Because, like I said, they're not saying, it's still left up in the air. What's up, Celine? Thank you for coming. I missed your comment, but I see it on my laptop. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, good. That could be definitely. Yeah, he's still going through the. Yeah, he still could be going through the recovery process. That definitely could be a thing that's happening. Where are his PR people? Yeah, Purple. That's what we were asking. Where's his PR people, and why? Does his daughter have to make a statement? Or maybe that's a new PR thing. Like, hey, instead of having a PR team make a statement, we have somebody from the family make a statement because it'll seem more true and not coerced or whatnot. Maybe that's a new PR strategy. I don't know. Does anybody work in PR here? I'm asking the chat, by the way. Do any of y'all work in PR? Because maybe y'all can explain it better to, why this seems so messy. This whole situation doesn't seem just like clear cut. We all got to know that something is seriously wrong with him and he's not playing pickleball. Yeah, because then I was thinking, and that's another thing too, because I'm thinking like, okay, he's fine. He's playing pickleball. Well, if he's playing pickleball, he could have picked up his phone and like, "Hey, what's up, y'all?" Because I know if you playing pickleball, that means that you okay. But like Vegas was saying earlier, it could have been virtual pickleball. Now I don't know if there's virtual pickleball, but it could be. I remember when Luther Vandross and Teddy Pendergrass had strokes. It altered their appearances. Yes. Oh no, not the H word. Oh, I hope he's not there. Nah. No, I hope it's his home or at least a rented home. I hope it's not that kind of home. Yo, speaking of hospice, remember Jimmy Carter, right? The president, Jimmy Carter. Remember like a couple of months ago, they said that he was on hospice? Is Jimmy Carter still alive? Can someone Google that? I just thought about that. Remember they were saying Jimmy Carter was in hospice? But then it seemed like he's still alive. So because I thought hospice meant like you were like at the end, so he's still alive and kicking. I know you can be removed off of it, so I mean that's a blessing if he is. The machine, damn, you said they replace him. Yeah, he's been on there for a minute. I didn't know. I thought hospice, you only had like like a couple of weeks. I didn't know like you could be on hospice for months. Sorry, y'all. In this case, me as a nurse, I would be telling what I see and know. I am going to lose my license, but y'all will have to take care of me for the rest of my life. Call me a nurse. No, Darlene, it's fine. We don't want to get you in trouble. No, no, no. Yeah, in his last days, it was handled horribly. You know. Thank you, Juice. Okay, Jimmy, he's still alive and kicking. Okay, good, good, good. Man, that man was like building houses and everything like that. Like, I hope I could do like something awesome like that. When I get older, still out there helping people building houses. Like, that's pretty dope that, he did that. Oh, okay. 6 months to live. Okay, got you, got you. Yeah, 98 years old. Right, Amanda. Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So let me go ahead and ask you guys. Talking about Corinne, talking about his daughter. And again, I don't want to beat her up. She's probably going through a hard time. I'm pretty sure millions of people are harassing her. I don't want to beat her up. This is just making commentary. But do you think that Corinne making a statement made the situation worse or better? So I guess you put better, or did it make it worse? Let's go. 30 seconds. Amanda says she don't believe his daughter. Yeah, a lot of people said worse. Didn't make a difference. Everything still seems strange. Okay, didn't make a difference. Okay, excuse me. Better in terms of hope, but it's still confusing. It just didn't make sense. Yeah, worse. No context. Yeah, prude or yeah. The pickleball statement. And speaking of pickleball, so I remember playing it in PE. Maybe it's like a little sedity thing. I think that's what pickleball is. It's kind of like sedity. But I went to middle school and high school in the suburbs, so we did play pickleball as one of our activities during PE. But it's the ball with the holes in it, like the plastic ball with the holes in it. That's what pickleball is, and like literally, it's the same concept as tennis. You serve it, back and forth. So that's what pickleball is. It's a pickleball. The court isn't, it's not as big as tennis. It's like a shorter tennis court, but pickleball is the one with the whistle. Thank you, Kimberly. I didn't finish college, right? So because I didn't finish college, it's called a wiffle ball, the one with the holes in it. And the paddle is also smaller. It's not the same as tennis. And literally, it's kind of like a ping pong, but, human size, if that makes sense. Well, I guess ping pong is human size, but that's what pickleball is, y'all. So just in case y'all didn't know, it's a little sedity. We didn't have pickleball. oh man. Yeah. So yeah, in Compton they didn't have pickleball. So for those of y'all, I went to school in Tracy, California. So in Tracy, California, we played some pickleball. I've heard of pickleball but had no idea what it I don't know why I didn't have a picture for y'all. I should have had a picture. Hold on. Oh, that won't take too much time, but I'll post it on my story. Okay, never heard of pickleball. Wiffle ball. Yeah, it's a wiffle ball. Okay, I got it. That's a rich people's game. Yeah. Yo, y'all are cracking me up in the comments. Oh man. Oh, let me let Juice on here. Juice, are you still there?
I am.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, good. Go ahead and sound off for us. Let us know what you think. And do you play pickleball?
Listen, I got a pickleball set right in the closet. Never played it. I just bought it because my husband was turning 60.
Wait, so pickleball might be an old head game. Maybe that's what it could be. I don't know. But give us your thoughts about Jamie and what's going on.
Listen, I don't know about this story that's going around saying his daughter posted this. I haven't verified that, so I just don't run with stuff. But I'm still praying for Jamie until we hear from Jamie. I'm still praying for Jamie, and I don't want people to get upset about this story that's going around and feel like, hey, we need to be in the know and start guessing and losing sleep over wondering what's happening. people just need to continue to pray for him until it's said, what's actually going on or whatever. But I'm going to view this situation with Jamie as if it was one of my family members, regardless of what people say. My family member, if they still in the need of prayer, then let's just do that. Continue to pray for him. There's always going to be people who set out rumors, and nobody who's ever been by his bedside may say some certain things or want to get clicks and likes. This is an opportunity for the leeches to come out and just try and get clicks and likes on their stuff, the messy part of it. But I'm still praying for Jamie. I'm also praying for his daughter, and stuff. I did go on her Instagram page and post a little video with her father there with the Intel commercial. So I don't know what's going on, but until we see and hear from Jamie himself, he is still in my prayers for total healing in Jesus' name.
Ooh, amen. You know what? It's so crazy because that was going to be my last statement, but you kind of just gave away my well, heck, I don't have to make it now. Because that's how I ended my show yesterday. I was like, no matter what happened, let's just all pray for Jamie, hope that he's all right. But you done said it. But yes, that's true. Definitely, I agree. No matter what it is, right now it's just commentary, right? But for whatever it is, I do want Jamie Foxx to come out of this and be all right. I want him to be okay. No matter what, Jamie Foxx, like I said, I'm a fan. This is definitely not a situation where I'm trying to glorify his downfall or anything like that. I want him to come out stronger, or if he's really just chilling playing pickleball, just be like, hey people, I'm just playing pickleball, everything good. We just want to know he's okay. And like I said, I think what also adds to it is that we have the quote unquote celebrity friends that are adding on to, well, pray for him and pray hard, because like I said, I know you're a praying person, so it might be a little different. But when you say my prayer runs deep, it's kind of like, okay, well, why I gotta run deep if this is something superficial?
Well, it may not be superficial. It may actually run deep, because Nia Long may have the real facts of what's going on. And then there's a side that says she may not have the real facts. But again, Nia Long, I don't think would post something without knowing if it should run deep. You have to know who you're dealing with and who you're listening to. Nia Long is somebody who probably is letting us know the real. So, I'm going to, again, keep him lifted up in prayer. And shout out to you, AT2, for even having a story, because I did not know that Kev on Stage posted that. So shout out for your commentary on this as well. And shout out to Kev on Stage for, outing these people. And our people got to wake up. We got to start paying more attention to who we following. And who we liking and who we subscribing to and who we giving our money to, because we follow the wrong crowd, not even looking at their background. Now, Kev on Stage did a search that all of us can do. All of us have access to LinkedIn.
Easily, how he did it.
Real quick, we have access to that. So we got to stop following stories without finding the source first. We got to stop doing that. And just like I heard you say earlier on the video today, that the rumors going around that TD Jake owns a shade room. Come on now, we need to stop the foolishness. It's real easy to go on Google and search and find out that he does not own a shade room. Miss Nwando owns a shade room. So y'all need to start understanding. Follow and find some resources. Google made it easy for y'all. Stop following.
Right. And TD Jakes, I just want to apologize for saying that you own the shade room. I apologize for saying that. Don't put a curse or a spell on me. Please don't. But
TD Jakes, listen, he cannot put a curse or a spell, but God can get you now. But TD Jakes can't. Right. God can get you.
But they said Juanita Bynum, right? They said that she got an altar and she be doing spells and stuff like that. But we need to talk about that later. I don't want to mix this.
Listen, I'm talking about Juanita. I'm talking about Juanita this Thursday on my platform. I'm talking about Juanita. Listen up close, Juanita. Them people ain't buying you no more them Gucci bags, Juanita. They ain't buying you Gucci, Louis, or Pooey. We ain't doing that. We are wiser today, Juanita. We wiser. We ain't
None
doing
of
that.
it. None of it.
God, she'd be happy if she get a Dollar Tree discount from me. No. Too wise for Juanita now, child. She got me in the day. But she can't get me today. All right? We talk about Juanita Thursday.
But Juice, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you.
I love you, AT2, and I love those casino videos. Come on now. I love them. I love it.
Oh,
you're doing wonderful things.
More will come. Don't even worry. When I get some more money. Right now I'm broke, so yeah, ain't nobody going to no casino. So
listen, when you go, I'ma just send you a little few dollars to just put a little few in the slot for me. I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah. Trust me. Don't worry. I got you. Thank you, Juice, for coming up. I appreciate you. I love Juice. Whenever she come up, it's just a burst of energy. What's a part of inspiration? Thank you for coming. I see you in the chat too. But I want to go ahead and end the show out. Juice kind of gave us the word, so I think it's best to go ahead and close out now. I want to say I appreciate every single one of y'all for being here. Like Juice said, no matter what the situation is, what the scenario is, I do want to say, let's just all pray for Jamie that he's okay. Like, I don't care, as far as like, if it's true, if it's not true, I think we just all need to pray for him, whether he's okay or not. Until we hear from Jamie, that's when we'll know everything's all right. I think as far as the hoopla that we're hearing from other people and this person, that person, when we see Jamie, that's when we'll know everything all right. So I want to go ahead and end it there, but thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to all the AT-tubers in the chat. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my moderators and everybody else who held it down. Shout out to Miss Roslyn too. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you, but we out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Deuces.